Greetings and welcome back. Here we are in New Sasogi. Some things are getting closer. Matter of fact, did I forget to finish this thing here? Oh, right, Dynasty level 12. No, of course I didn't. Why would I forget that? We're a pinch away. Oh, we're a quest away. Alright, well, we gotta get going on some things. First and foremost, I want that rice bag. And thank you for the tip, Steve-O, because that rice bag is going to be mine right now. Because this is not something I'm going to wait for anymore. I want it now, and I want to be sure that I get that going. So we're going to jump here to Aratane real quick, and then from there we're going to go to Segi to finish up our quest line. Then we're going to finish this day by making our shrine, or fixing up the shrine. Well, there's a lot of villagers here to hire. It is tempting to just go over there and hire them all and watch my village go into shambles. These are Koji molds. I do have tea already, I'm pretty sure. I get a kick out of this. Alright, I'm not seeing it in this guy, but I do see that he has rice. Let's go to the next one. Somebody will have it. I mean, they're absolutely right. Obviously not going to be the herbs trader. Let's try again. Is he our only guy over here? Don't tell me it's just you. It's just you. Of course it's just you. My guy. You gotta have more stuff on you. Oh look, I can squeeze by here. And jump over a gate. Nope. Not quite. Almost. Almost be able to jump over the gate. Alright, now this is going to be the tavern keeper. I can't buy anything I need from you. There is a small bridge project over here. I could definitely get that done. That's 1,000. No, dang it. No, I am not. I am striking out, y'all. Now, I know you said that it was at the top of his inventory. Area herbs trader. Huh, what is going on here? So all I saw for him was Koji mold, and that's too bad. Okay, well, I just hope I didn't miss anything. Son of a gun. That's unfortunate. Let's check and see if we can do anything with the shrine. No, it's just what it is. Okay, just there for decoration. Now let's get out of here. You seriously? Fertilizer, Koji mold. I mean, he's got rice. Not wrong there. Not wrong there at all. Seashells. He's got some seashells. I know why he's got seashells. What a hoot. Alright, let's go. Now, I need to go drop some things off at the shrine before I begin this. So, shrine is right about here. Let's make a marker. And let's go drop these things off, right? Because that is the goal, is to be able to finish up the shrine quest and actually get some meat and things out of the quest I'm about to do here, because if I'm going to be hunting animals, I should definitely be getting something out of the deal and bringing it back to the people of our village, because right now the whole food thing, that is a rough situation. With our multitudes of woodworking, we can definitely keep up with the firewood. I can keep up with the maintenance, and that's good, because as long as I can get 3 out of the 4, I'm good. Looks like there's another recruitable refugee over here. And while I am so tempted to take the... while I am so very tempted just to take this person on, I think we should be cautious. Because right now, who's homeless? Oh, is it me? Alright, maybe that's making people sad. I'll live in the small house. There we go. Now I'm good. Alright, shoot, this happiness thing is hard to maintain here, it turns out. I swear they were happier a moment ago, but I think some days switched. And then I think what happened was there's like a day change that happens during some of the quest lines, and it's not announced yet, but it will be announced type thing. Let's see here, what are our jobs like? I could have somebody work in the well. I could have somebody working the water field, but I don't really think there's anything worthwhile in it. No, not right now. Yeah, and I'm sad to see that I'm definitely sad to see that the field size maximum is 28, even if the happiness is there. That makes me a little sad there. I was really hoping that that would be higher. That allows me to make fishing nets. I'm not really too big on that. Simple arrow, meh. I could have somebody making stones. No. I'm going to say that right now we're going to work on rebalancing our local village needs and whatnot, and then I can decide to take on a ton of villagers later. And it's not like it's seemed to be hard to find them. So I don't think I'm going to worry about taking on more villagers just yet. I think I've started to stretch myself about as far as I need to stretch for now. Especially since pretty soon I'm going to have to think about... Yeah, pretty soon I'm going to start thinking about medicine as a need. Ooh, no space for the item. Ooh, let's get out of here and get this thing done. Ah, yes, I didn't finish building this beast. I do love the fast click. Let me just talk about how important that was to find out, and thank you again. Dun dun dun. Get some stones. All the stones. We gather up all these stones here, and I love that they've sped up the animation for picking things up. It used to be a little slower. Now I have a ton of stuff in my inventory. I think I forgot to show you. I made a bunch of chiseled stone in the at the end of the previous episode and before the start of the day. And the reason for it is that you need a bunch of it here. It costs you a bunch of stone to make it. And it's one of those things that's just time consuming. You can have a villager do it, of course. But I had a little time just to let the thing go. Oh, and it's only 40, thank goodness. Let's to the wand. Oops, that's the wrong key. And regular stone? Oh, we need actual stone. Good. Because that's collectible. And I've got plenty of it. Let's get those planks in there. Logs we'll have a small challenge on. Only 5 more. Well, I see a few trees we can take down. And they will be back later. So we can take them down and we know they'll be back. There we go. I'll get some more sticks just because at some point I always need more sticks. There we are, and this should do it. That'll get us down to 5. Then we can head on out and do the Wild Hogs quest. Okay, we'll need some workers for this, of course. So at the end of the season, we'll take care of that. I do believe I need more stones, so before I get too content that I'm done, start gathering things up here. And I believe we only had 7 out of 40, leaving us at 33 to go. Let's see how long it takes to collect 33 stones. So, the way things are looking in the game right now, while I'm collecting stones, I'll talk about the plan. I really want to start that next village up. That's kind of where I'm at this point. I want to get a bunch of the unlocks done so that we can feel like we're in a spot where I can just build freely. I think we're pretty darn close to being at that spot. So, with that, I want to think about a nice spot to build. The last time I mentioned how I want to build near the lake because I want to gather the ice. But I looked at my mining station and they can just gather the ice anywhere by the look of it. So that's handy. It also means that that doesn't really matter to build there, right? Like that's just like a, who cares? But I don't know. I might do it anyway. Alright, that takes care of that. I'll have to come back here because it looks like there are seashells that I did not pick up quite yet. So that's kind of handy. Like that. Ah, missed it. There you go. Okay, cool. A few more seashells gives me some money. Huh, this is a new thing I'm seeing straight ahead. Let's find out what that is. Oh, there's probably still a whole bunch of seashells sitting down in here too. Because I didn't bother with the deeper water seashells, I just kind of went with it. Oh, cool. So somebody set up a serious fishing rig. There's another seashell. Perfect. Alright, well, maybe we'll just go along the water line a little more. For now, all the water is fairly shallow, so it's nothing to worry about. And here's yet another lootable place. And here's more seashells. Gee, And I collected all those seashells, and I was like, hey, I have 300 plus of these things. Sure do. And there's more to go. What a hoot. Yeah, we'll be running on this economy. That'll be running our economy for a while. Alright, let's get out of here and get the quest going so we can wrap it up. So with that thought, I do still love some of the areas near the lake, and I want to take advantage of some of those fruit trees that are in the area. And I want to make a nice pathway or make a gorgeous view. But then again, here we are at the seaside area, and this is an area that I absolutely love as well. Now, could I build at both? Absolutely. Could just build there over time and decide which one I want to go with first. So, I guess it kind of just turns into a where do I want to start? And I know I have built at the seaside before, which is here. And I know what I would do with a lot of it, and I didn't get a chance to finish the last one, so that kind of stands out to me a little bit. Is that I kind of never really finished what I started last time, and that bothers me to some degree. That is a thing that I do. It's entertaining because I've come to find out over my many years of living why that is. And earlier on, I know that was a point of frustration from my parents. It's like, you never finish anything you start. What is wrong with you, kid? And you know, I just always find new interests to do. And so that kind of was entertaining, that kind of fed into the way I work as a person later on in life. Is that now I am all about thinking about, well, I should probably finish that thing. But it's just how my brain works. Alright, let's get into Segi. Oh, that's right, there's a whole bunch of small bridge projects that we gotta do here. I gotta start harvesting these nests. Oh, only one feather? Never mind, I know why I wasn't collecting them. Because I can still get a feather out of chopping a tree. Now, heading into town here, I might come back and gather up those... Well, actually, no. I was going to say I'll gather up these logs because I need logs for a project. Maybe when we do the small bridge project. But right now, the way that things are looking in our village with those 2 woodworking tables, oh my goodness, we are not struggling for logs. We are rocking it. As a matter of fact, as soon as I start building the new village, it's just, we're good. I have to build a wood storage. Actually, I'll probably build a woodworker hut first. Oops. Seems that I might have gone the wrong way. I thought we were supposed to go meet the people at the advanced hunting location, like the little camp out area. But I must need to talk to Fuji first. Bad shot. 20 arrows. See how we do with that. Alrighty. Now I could have swore that I needed to join them further in. Guess I don't need to have my bow out. Is the camp in a different location? Wait, does that say 1,000? What's going on here? Oh my goodness. Right. The arrow with the orange or the yellowish color on it, that's the one we need to follow. My goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. That's my fault. I was looking at the wrong one. I got distracted by the silver one. That's just another quest that we can do, which is probably the bell. And turning in things. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back over this way. So let that be known. Follow the yellow arrow. Really, pro tip. Right. Anyway, here we are. So close, yet so far. And we'll go hunt a couple boar, and we'll have ourselves a good old time. And the start of it, we'll just drink it up, I believe. I take it you're the headman. And you're the one of the refugees. Yep. We stopped at Reuben Village. I know. Oh. Segi likes new people. She feeds us. And if you love it, yeah. Any rules? Basic human decency. Was everyone in drill? Okay. And the rules, just like the neighbors by sea, some call them bandits. We know how to talk with them. Interesting. Can I join you? Of course. You have a drink in Segi. For us, we live like lords. What about the boars? Oh. They're not sitting by the campfire, they'll probably get a drink or two. Yeah, sounds like y'all are more interested in the... Ooh, good, we got a recipe meal for the excellent meal. That should be good. It should feed a lot of people. Oh, this is nice. I like the coloration here, that whole greener, swampier look. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, looks like they're very much more concerned with hanging out and having a good time than actually doing the hunt. Let's see if I can get this thing. Oop, nope. Now, I meant to switch. There's that. Don't I have an Oni? Ooh, no, I don't actually have an Oni. I need a better spear. Bang! Get you. Oh, gotcha. Now, where's the other guy? Ooh, he's going up the hill. You, come here. I know you get mad at me for just looking at you. Come here. Okay, well, I still have to work on my aim. Oh, I gotta work on my aim, y'all. We've got it unlocked that we can gather fat from them now when we harvest, so that's a kind of a big thing. It's helpful. Just another resource. Make more stiff. And while we're here, I do definitely want to be sure that I gather the meat, since we are low on foods. Get that, and we'll cut this guy down. Looks like I got you a few times. Definitely porcupined you up. Alright, we'll gather that bush up so maybe we can catch this other arrow. Gonna be able to get it? Gonna be able to get it? I'm not so confident. Nope, gone. Alright, well, that's what it is. A little bit of chug. Oh, there we go. A little chug-a-luggin'. There we go. Now we're back. Okay, onward. I was thinking maybe I could catch one more. Heard that. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Hunting the deer is a problem. And if it doesn't give me any more meat or fur than the pigs, then I'm done with it. Because they run away, and the pigs, I don't have to worry about chasing them down. They'll come right at me. So I prefer the piggies. Gotcha! 1 in the rumpus, 2 in the rumpus. Done. And that's a very entertaining death knell. Kind of sounded like an orc. Maybe these are the precursor orcs. Alright, you. Any more arrows hidden on you? Not so much. I heard that sound, and that sounds like somebody near enough to me that we could start a little fight. You wanna fight there, Peggy? Let's do a fight. Ooh. I will take more eggs, thank you, and thank you very much, yes. Let's see here, these crows need to think about where they're laying their eggs. Oh my goodness, it's so swampy out here. Now I think when you harvest the nests, you get anywhere from 1 to 3 feathers. But I want them to always be there in the next season. I don't know if they automatically show up, and that's something I should do a little research on. I think that's worth doing the research on. So there's the bunnies. We could definitely hunt some bunnies. Alright, tell me more, my friend. How's everything going? I've got some boars. Easy as it seems, this hunger task. Now, she would season the meat like no one else. Taste. Oh, give some pointers. Alright. And yeah, I won't compare myself to her. Alright, all good. Glad to offer and showing respect, and there we go. Alright, some sake to wash down. Now that we're there, let's get to business. Cooperation. But sold the secrets to neighboring clan. Okay, you want me to go find this guy who ran away on you. Oh dear. So way of the leader, let's check. So now we're Dynasty level 12, by the way, which is awesome. My initial reaction, that's fine. Not sure, I don't need to worry about that quite yet. Get the monk. Oh, and I can't click on that until that goes away. Alright, well, let's go find our guy. And by the way, this will be spoilers shortly, so if you don't want to see where the person is and you want the challenge of finding them, which, you know, it is a little bit of a challenge. I actually walked around for quite a while the first time I played this way back to try to find this person, because I did not quite know the lay of the land, and when he described it, I really just did not make sense out of what he was saying. And then, of course, once you find him, you're going, oh, well, duh, that mean, how much more obvious could it have been? But it's, if you want to just see where it is, I'm about to get there, obviously. If you want to skip ahead, you just go to the next chapter, because in the next chapter, I'll be going back to the village and wrapping things up there. Oh man, that's not the best. Oh, and here I'm crafting something apparently. That was not the button I meant to press. Oh, that's not good. We're going to do a little bit of serpentine running. Try to get objects between us. I just don't have time to wind up that bow in order to get my shot. Oh, and he's right there. And then we have a boar. Now, unfortunately, I just don't want to be dying on camera right in the middle of doing all this. Okay, and then I need you to wind up with that bow and get going. This is one of the problems with the area here. Well, I think they're fighting each other. That's something I gotta go back and check on because I'll probably get a free meal out of that. Now, there we go. 6 meat is pretty good, I'd say. Alright, let's head back up here. It sounds like the fight's going rather well for one of them. Oh man, the fight is going really well for the boar. That wasn't exactly what I expected. But I think maybe it's because the boar has... their animation for hitting is fast. So I think the animation for the boar is way faster than the wolf at this time. So the boar definitely has an advantage. Well, thank you, boar. I almost feel like I should leave you go. Yeah, I'm gonna let that boar go. We'll do it, I mean, obviously, game mechanic-wise, I should kill the boar. It's weaker. But we're gonna do it storyline-wise as a, I appreciate you, boar. You just saved me a lot of trouble, so you can live on. So anyway, what I was saying was, the one problem with the wolves now is that when you choose certain start locations, there are a number of wolves there, and they are such a problem. As I know, I tried to build on my old location with that small cavern, and by the watchtower, and it was obnoxious. Every time I tried to chop a tree at the early stage of the village, it was awful, because all I could do was run into the woods, and I would have to kill another couple wolves, and then I'd come back from doing all that, and I'd come back and do my thing, building, and then I have to go back in the woods, and there'd be more wolves all the time every season, because it's a wolf spawning area, and that was a little bit obnoxious, so I know I definitely shifted some of my priorities on that one to not build there first. You are the runaway. Neighboring kind, yep. How did you... They cheated me, they told me, they're cruel, please. Yeah, I'll leave you be. They won't. You have to disappear. Yep, let's let you go free. Because I'm not a huge fan of that. It sounds like they were taking advantage of this guy and using his condition of his son for their advantage. Not a huge fan of the people of Segi. They're essentially bandits, which is entertaining. I like that they include some heavy storyline stuff with it, right? So I'm curious how that pans out later in the game too. Now let's see here. I do hear another wolf somewhere. Is it actually attacking things or just randomly wandering? Looks like just randomly wandering. We'll try to take this guy down quick. If I can get my arrows out fast enough, we'll be fine. There we go. Alright, so, not bad. We got some more meat and fat and all kinds of fur. And I do want to have a lot of that fur because we are about to put all of that stuff into the tanning vat and be good to go. Now, if I remember right, after completing this quest line, you end up waking up in this village just outside of this cage at the end of your next day of sleeping, which I swear is going to be a part of a quest, or like a, hey, you got caught type thing, or like, hey, this is them showing you that you're not welcome doing the things you're doing. And I'm curious if that pans out over time with the storyline, because every time I swear I end up waking up here. I think we'll try something else. I'm here with the traitor. Now if I say he's dead, that's a problem because they're going to expect to look for a body. I've always said he escaped, so I'll say he's dead. He attacked me. Thank you. Okay, so now I've claimed that I've killed him, and they believe me. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's see if I can get a deer this time. Oh, am I missing every single shot? Oh my gosh, I'm missing every shot. I must have been shooting right over the thing. I better hope that I can get these arrows back, because that was such a waste. Oh no. Darn, that's too bad. Easy come, easy go with arrows, apparently. Oops, let's go slow so we can catch this thing back up. I think I'm going to need to have somebody gathering feathers. I think that's what we need to do. Oh, and I've just missed it. I was going to try to switch it over so I could quickly do that before the villagers did their thing, but it's too late. Too late, hot plate. Alright, let's do this. Let's find somebody else. This poor schmo. Yeah, dude. Well, let's trade with you first. I'm pretty sure you have feathers. And they probably don't cost anything. I'll take it all. Give me all your feathers, my friend. Meanwhile, you can have all that. Do I really want all these? Yes, I do. I don't want to do this later. And it's only costing me 3 seashells, so I'm certainly not struggling here. Alright, Fujichi. I was told to capture him. Oh yeah, misguided. And, alright. Oh no! He seems a bit shocked. He just needs to keep up the appearances. Uh-huh. Now people think of me as a murderer, which is not great. But that may mean that they don't think, that they think less of crossing me, which might be good for me and my people. Okay, it looks like we're not doing bad on meals-ish. We're doing great on maintenance. Not good enough on heating, and we're just killing it with our water and our hydration. Now let's get back to Sasogi, because I do believe, yeah, we should be able to do some more cool things here. Let's go. Was she just trying to ring the bell on me? Oh well. All right, people. So, what y'all? I need some things for y'all to sit on, because I don't know what you up to. Alrighty. Let's double check what we need here. Cooking. It's time to make some more of those solid meals, which were eggs and wheat. Perfect. We need wheat, which we should have a large collection of, I believe. Well, we have 100. That's not as large a collection as I was hoping, but it is a collection. We'll definitely need to start growing wheat, that is for sure. Alright, and then we'll craft 9 apparently. I'm guessing the limiter is eggs again. Well, from here, let's see, that should do a good step here. I do want to make sure we find that rice. There we go. It was not eggs that time. It was definitely the wheat this time, but I can go back and I can buy more of that. That's just fine. Oh, do we have the fish, though? Cool. Alright, with that, we also need to get in here. Actually, I think I have a general access to a dynasty storage. Sorry for the panning. Let's get into that general storage area. Is there not one here? Okay, well, here's a tip, y'all. When you build these buildings, a lot of the new ones have, they have all of the extra storages just built into them, which is really cool and really nice, and I like that. In the previous versions, you definitely had to add a lot of things, where I liked adding basically all I liked adding all the storage places. So for this one, I particularly like having the general storage available. Oops, I think I just left that facing the wrong way. Oops, that's what it is. Alrighty, and then we need clay. So let's get that going on. We'll need a couple of those. And we'll need more stone, that's for sure. And I definitely have somebody working stone right now. Alrighty. It's time to get the Tatara furnace online. And we'll rapid click through that one. Let's go. Alright, and all I need is... let's build another storage, right? I mean, I don't have to, but I do love how fast you can get at things. I need 2 logs, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. Now I just need to find a building that actually has the log storage built into it, which it looks like we're going to have to travel a little ways for that. That's too bad, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. There we are. Autosave indeed. Now the charcoal kiln is great. You get firewood, you toss it in there, you get charcoal. I definitely built that chest backwards. Oops. Oh, what a silly guy I am. I definitely could have taken the I do, maybe interesting. I think maybe the placement of these logs did actually overlap some things I had in here, because I should have a whole ton of charcoal, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have a ton of charcoal. I've never used charcoal to build anything. Well, that's too bad. That's unfortunate. We can make do with that, though. That just means that we need to take a bunch of you, and we need to make this charcoal kiln do its work. Yeah, I should have a lot of charcoal, right? Like, I mean, I should have a lot of charcoal from all of the teardown. It's just, it is what it is. Alright, let's finish up the tanning vat, because we definitely want to get that going on. That's the thing we've been waiting for, as a matter of fact. And I never found the recipe. Sorry I didn't find that, and thanks for the tip. Oh no, my hammer! Ta-da! One of these times I'll have more things. Alright, now we just need all the fur. Gotta get that fur. Oh, I'm actually shy by 2? Unfortunate. Okay, doable. And then I'll need water. And the other one. Water is easy. I think it said we needed 50. We can sit here with all of it and bring back what's left. And also make some tea. Then we'll also need to go to the log storage before I get too far away from myself. Oh dear. There we go. With the bark and the fur, we can wrap this into here. Alrighty, let's add bark, fur, and all that. And it at least adds up to what I can handle. Ah, see, and look at this. Like, I like having the extra buildings here. I really do. I think it helps out a lot. So, I think we should definitely have a log storage. Let's get that going. And I think a general storage is probably a good call, too. Oh, I've managed to click on the wrong one. My apologies. Storages. And I want this one. Now I could put that there and just cram it in. How about that? Right on top of each other. Nice. Let's see. I tell you what, we can solve one of our problems real quick here. Ooh, charcoal of 28. That's fantastic. We need to get up to 40, though. This is that kitchen. That's not what we need just yet. Tell me about the rice. We're out of rice because we definitely... Yeah, we're out of rice because... Oh, look at all the millet. Nice. That's what I had my person growing. Now I remember. Pretty sure millet and meat was one of the things I could do cooking. Although it might be worth checking the recipes and just being sure that that's not too light. That's a simple meal. That's not the best. Now it said that I unlocked the excellent meal. Okay, so it looks like that isn't capable of cooking the best. Let's head back in here. No, that's not going to do it either, so I think we need to build us a better cookery. That's good to go. We also need to get our water back in here, and I think the more fur would be a good step. Let's get the charcoal. That's good. General storage is going to have all the iron that I could possibly want. And this is how it begins. Let's add the ore and charcoal, and let's make steel. I think maybe might be worth looking at our jobs. Small bridge project, we do need to make sure a person's on that. There's the Tatara. Let's see, how much can this person make? I'm curious. Oh, good. I have a whole lot of no ability to work this way. Put some charcoal in the village storage. Let's do that. I'll get some more firewood going here. We'll do a whole lot of that. And here we go. You have that. Let's just drop that stuff in there. Alright, now let's check that job out again. Let's check out this Tatara. How much can you make? Maximum of 41. This job will be done. Okay, it's time to do some things. Being that it's getting dark and you can't see the best, I'm going to just take care of things. Like, I'm going to feed my person, I'm going to cook a bunch of stuff up, I'm going to go buy the rice. So that's the one thing that is probably worth discussing before I go, just because it involves me doing a thing, and I don't want to do a thing and not let you know that I did it. Which is that I'm going to go and I'm going to buy rice from... Well, here, why don't I do that before we close this part out? Just show you what I'm talking about. I can proceed to the next season. Well, like, we'll get there, friend. I want to get a couple things done here. Alright, let's get to our trader. I just need the rice. Don't get too far away from me, friend. Alrighty, so what we'll do here, since I'm not seeing the rice bag, it's all good, though. All good. We'll get this rice, and, you know, honestly, for a cost of 400, it's not hurting me much to just buy it, right? Oh. Let's see, is there anything else I'm missing? Because it wouldn't be a bad time for me just to get everything that I could possibly need. Should have brought some seashells with. Look, seeds, soybeans. Do I have soybeans already? I think I already have soybeans. I'm pretty sure I do. But I'm concerned that my people might have eaten them. Haha. I wouldn't mind gathering up some of this. It's only 300, and I will come back here with the seashells, and I will make my money back. All I have to do is come back before the end of the season, and we're good to go. We'll give the game a little time. Give the game a little time to catch up. I really don't want to lose all my progress. There we go, and new Sasogi. And I figure I might just do a couple small bridge projects as a wrap-up here. Okay. What I meant to say, and what I meant to do, and what I'll show y'all is this. Now that we have leather-ish, there we go. It takes a long time, that's why I really want to get that started. Let's go to the workbench. We are definitely doing water seed bags. There we go. So I bought 25 rice. It takes 4 leather. Oh my. No. Hey, it is what it is. It's what I want. What am I doing? No, 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 no. Bam. Done. Okay, cool. And now I gotta wait for the leather to cook. And that does mean also that we need to hunt more things. And I'll definitely be hunting more boars, because I find that they are way easier to work with as far as hunting is concerned. I'll take care of that in a little bit. Last things to think about before closing, or before I start doing the off-camera work here. Oh yeah, I do want those seashells. Don't ignore me. I do need more arrows too. That's not going to go too well if I don't show up with, it's not going to go well unless I show up ready to go. There we go. I'll make 100 arrows, because I think if I'm going to build an armory, I'm pretty sure I need a ton of these things. Alright, that'll work. And then I'll see you all on this other side of a fast forward here. I'm just going to go do busy work, which is to say I'm probably going to... Oh, and by the way, just as a fun thing, if you find yourself getting frustrated at trying to get resources, like you're saying, like, man, I need to go gather a bunch of sticks, every log turns into 20 sticks, and, you know, it's tempting to say that that's a waste, but my thought here would be, is it really? I mean, I don't want to go walk around gathering sticks, so these people have already gathered these logs. I'm way ahead in logs. I think this is going to save me time, so I'm all about it. And the other thing I need to do, I need more of these, and I'm pretty sure I'm good on bark, so I'm not going to really stress about the bark. Alright, I'll see you at the other side of the fast forward. Alrighty people, welcome back. It's a little before morning, but I'm running out of my time to record here, so what I gotta do is I gotta go wrap this stuff up, and I wanted to make sure I actually completed these things and showed y'all what's up. So, let's find that small bridge project and let's wrap it up. So what I did is I filled my inventory first off with enough bamboo to do this, which by the way the amount of bamboo is, I think it's 10 per build, at most 20. So I brought those, I brought a bunch of stone, I brought a bunch of planks, and brought a bunch of logs. I unfortunately forgot about the eggs that I had gathered, but I also probably will gather some eggs too. So we'll do this, and we'll get our projects going here. And with the small bridge projects, the advantage here is that they go quick, right? Like, they are fast, and I can easily, oh yeah, only 10, perfect. So from here, since the small bridge project is really small as far as resource needs is concerned, this gives us a quick 1,000. Now that's 6 more logs to go, but I am in Segi, which means that I can find my wood salesman, and I can ask them to sell me some logs to make my life a little easier. And then I don't have to work as hard at finding the stuff, which I'm okay with. Apparently everybody's just going to be straight chilling in here. Cost me less when it's not barked, so I'll take it. You know what? Let's just sell that to you and be done. Y'all have some pretty nice trees here. So we'll just chop these down and be done. I'm going to be out of an axe shortly, which will suit us okay, because we can always get more axes. We'll just take down a couple quick trees. Hey, it looks like the villages aren't protected from you looting their treeage, so we'll just do that. That way it's done. And then what I'll do real fast is we'll drop these logs off here, and that'll be one small bridge. Oh, I don't want to do this, because if I miss, I'll end up in the water, and sometimes it's hard to get up on the riverbanks, so I don't want to end up in a spot like that, because then it turns into really troublesome just to get out of that mess. So let's do this. We'll add our resource. Done. Now there is one more small bridge project you can see down that way, which would be nice to finish just because it's convenient not to have to come back here to do that. If you want to do one that's quicker and easier to access, then I would suggest doing the one that's outside of Aratane, since the one outside of Aratane is right next to where it's really close to where you do the fast travel bell at. For me, I'm not too worried about it because it's not too far for me to come into this one, and because I have such a ridiculous amount of logs being produced in a season, I'm not at all stressed out about getting more logs. I'm going to need 20 logs. It would be convenient if I had to do less. So let's go here and we'll just drop off our things like our feathers, and the grass is not needed. I also don't need the sticks, but that'd be a thing. I certainly don't need all of this rock. Let's just do that. Looks like that's the max on that one. There we go. And I certainly don't need to be carrying around these eggs, so we can get rid of that as well. General storage, that, and food storage, yes. Go. And let's get to our log storage. Let's to the log storage and finish that up. I also should have thought about bringing an extra hammer. There we go. Or not extra hammer, extra axe, but I think we'll just make do with what we have. Alright, and we will fast forward to the next season, the next episode, but not this one. Current season's about to end. Fantastic. To Segi we go. Now, I'm doing this one because, again, I just want to be done with the 2 small bridge projects in this area. That way I don't have to think about it later, and I don't have to come back here to do this. There it is, you can see it in the distance, and we'll chance it. Let's just jump in the river. We'll chance it. I do still have the bamboo on me, which should be fine for our building. Oh, wait. I had already started building this one. Oh, wolves. Wonderful. Yep, that's... The wolves are a thing, and I appreciate it. Like, there should be hazards to deal with in the game. I'm all about it. It's just, you know... I don't want to deal with them right now. I don't want to deal with them at this time. I'll deal with them later. Where's our friend? Oh, I walked right by him. Now, I made a ton of arrows, by the way, off camera. What did I do? I made a bunch of arrows. 6. Oh, man. Oh, shoot, that's right. You don't, there is not actually a pause. So I need to get myself booking it. Well, that's unfortunate. That's going to make a little bit of a challenge for our survival here. Yep, and we're going to need to keep moving fast. I'm hoping that with the twist back and forth running that this will work out for me. Now, I don't know if I can jump this ledge quick enough. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's see here. With the amount of health I have left and the amount of time that I don't have, we are going to go to Aratane, and we're going to finish the small bridge project there. I would finish that one up, but I'm going to come back fully armed, and we're going to take these wolves out. This is war now. There's no way that we can let those wolves have the last laugh. Alrighty. There we go. Rapid click through this, and we'll be basically done in a moment. Done and done. Perfect. How many logs to spare? 3 to spare. Fantastic. Alright, y'all. That leaves us with a lot to do. Once I choose to end the season, which I'll do after they produce this season, so I'll end up doing another recording at the halfway through that recording. We'll switch seasons. We'll go through that and we'll see where we get to. And our dynasty level is almost up again, which maybe we'll get another villager while we're out and about, since I think at this point we're doing okay on the maintenance, the heating, and the beverages. And actually the meals are in a good spot now, so that's gold. Alright, thanks for joining me today. As always, grateful to have you here, and take care until next time.